And it's Richmond to start out. And now Ainge is out there with Johnson. Then it's Bird, and it's Parrish in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ainge with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Ainge against Thompson. Now Ainge. 5 on the clock. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And Richmond pushing it up now. Thompson with the ball, and that one's good.
And they get the first bucket of the game on that one.
I tell you what, fellas, I'm anticipating a good one here.
Pass to McHale. Durant against Bird. Up 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The deep settled for making him earn the free throws.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Curry with it. Here's Durant. Go. Excellent D there from Parrish. And here's Boston. And it's Johnson penetrating. Thompson against Ainge. Right side Davis. Parrish grabs the board.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Curry with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. That is good. Davis has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Johnson against Curry. Johnson kicks to Bird. Here's McHale. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Johnson against Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots from 12. And he gets it to go.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Johnson, the pass to Parrish. McHale with a screen on Durant. Bird kicks to Ainge. Here's Parrish. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive line.
Kicks it to Davis. Thompson from long range. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Boston trails by 3. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. By himself. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And Richmond will go for a different look here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Cousins. Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. Leonard, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Butler in for Thompson. And then for Boston. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Redmond comes in for Ainge. And it's Seasting in for Johnson. Leonard with no one around. And it's off from 3-point range. Boston trails by 5. There's a screen by McHale. Here is Seasting, defended by Butler. They double him with Butler. There's a screen by McHale. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2 against Stephen Curry. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Richmond.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Russell Westbrook in for Richmond. He hits both from the stripe. Richmond leading by 3. And that one is hammered home.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
It's stolen. And there's the feed to Bird. He kicks it to McHale. All sorts of time. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. McHale's got his second basket. And it's Richmond's ball. It's a 3-point game. Anthony down low. McHale's there. And Anthony gets it to go.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Bird can't hit.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Richmond shooting their first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. And some changes here for Richmond. Griffin comes in for Anthony. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Butler. Boston also with the sub. Vincent's checked in for McHale. Boston trails by 7. Passes it to Vincent. On the wing, Bird. From outside the arc, gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Griffin. And Walton sends it back. And they're able to recover. For Richmond, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. A free throw drops for Aldridge. All checked in for Russell Westbrook.
2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. So it's Boston now, trailing by 5. Here's Vincent, defended by Paul. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Richmond, Sam Vincent. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
There's the pass to Wade. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
For Richmond, they've been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. Boston with the ball. Vincent. Cannot hit. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Richmond leads by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Richmond so far. Guys?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
Boston trails by 7. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for Richmond. Paul out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Cousins in at center. Now here's Cousins. Following the miss by Robert Parrish. Johnson against Durant. Johnson outside. Elbow shot. And the jumper falls for him. Johnson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Boston.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be.
I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
The rejection by Paul. And now here's the one by Parrish. Here's Johnson. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Durant, no good.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. And Richmond will go for a different look here. Anthony's checked in for Griffin. Butler comes in for Kevin Durant. Thompson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Paul. McHale's checked in for Boston. Bird comes in for Wedman. Westbrook drives in. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Bird dishes to Johnson. The kick out to Ainge. Off target from outside. Richmond leading by 5. Feeds to Butler. Shoots from 12. And Boston with the rebound. Parrish has got 4 rebounds in this game. Ainge, the pass to Johnson. Screen by Parrish. Johnson attacking. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. So it's Richmond now. Here's Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 8.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's Johnson, and stolen by Butler. And Richmond pushing it up now. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And Richmond decides to take their first time out here. And Richmond making a change here. Davis is checked in. Richmond leading by 7. Westbrook kicks to Thompson. To the paint. No luck. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Westbrook drives in. Count the bucket. Westbrook's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Looking at who's out there right now for Richmond. Aldridge comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Leonard in for Klay Thompson. And then for Boston, Vincent comes in for Danny Ainge. And it's Easting in for Johnson. Out of bounds, Richmond takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Richmond leading by 7. And so the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Bird. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Bird's got 7.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And Richmond making a change here. Curry's checked in. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
2 minutes.
Here is Seasting, guarded by Curry. Here's McHale, a stupendous finish in traffic. McHale's got 6.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Richmond leading by 5. He lobs it up. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And some changes here for Richmond. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Davis. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Jimmy Butler. And then for Boston, Walton's checked in for Parrish. And Wedman subbed in for Bird. Here's Vincent to the middle. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. D. Wade with an excellent pass there.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Dishes to McHale. Nice D from Griffin.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
The lead pushed to double digits. And now a 10-point Richmond lead.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Richmond leading by 8. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Seasting with the bucket.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Assist from Scott Wedman.
To the inside. Here's Aldridge. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Bill Walton. Richmond shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. 6 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Vincent. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And so that's the end. And now the third quarter about to get going. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
On the floor for Boston. Bird out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's Ames. Then there's Johnson. And it's Parrish in at the center filling out the middle. Here's Bird. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Bird's got 9.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Stolen by Bird. Here's Ainge. And Thompson sends it back.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Durant nails both of them. Boston trails by 12. Johnson kicks to Bird. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Durant. That's his first personal foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. The shot's good from Parrish. Parrish has got 10.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Ladies and gentlemen, Games Team.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Screen by Parrish to the inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. Take a look at what Parrish has done. He has 12 points and a steal. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Johnson kicks to McHale. Curry against Johnson. There's a screen by McHale. Here's Bird. Rebounded by Richmond.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Johnson against Curry. Johnson goes in, and the rejection by Cousins. Johnson dishes to McHale. 6 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot from deep. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. Richmond leading by 14. Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Johnson. That's his second personal foul.
2.
For Richmond, they've knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
For 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for Richmond. Leonard, he's checked in for Davis. Butler comes in for Kevin Durant. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Steph Curry. And so Thompson nails both of them. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Westbrook against Johnson. He feeds it to Bird. The kick out to Ainge. There's a screen by McHale. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ainge, the pass to McHale. Here's Parrish. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Screen by Parrish. And Bird, here we go. Johnson. Rebounded by Richmond. Butler's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Leonard. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Looking at who's out there right now for Richmond.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Richmond leading by 15. Right side Leonard. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And the shot is long. Boston trails by 17. Johnson kicks to Walton. Looks for Parrish. Gets it to him. Redmond. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Dwayne Wade's checked in for Richmond. Paul comes in for Russell Westbrook. Boston also with the sub. Seasting, he's checked in for Johnson.
Richmond foul call.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Richmond.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Richmond. And so he hits both. Richmond leading by 12. Down low. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Here is Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Over to the wing. Here's Parrish. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Paul outside. Picked by Griffin. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Seasting passes to Walton. Misses from short range.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Bird outside. Walton a screen on Anthony. The high post shot. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Boston making a switch here. Vincent's checked in.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship. Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
So he gets them both. Richmond leading by 15. Paul dishes to Aldridge, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Here's Vincent, defended by Paul. The dish now to Bird. 3 seconds left. Offline. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it leads by 17. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. So it's Richmond now. 17-point lead, their biggest. Davis is out there with Durant. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Klay Thompson. And it's Curry in at the 1.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's a screen by McHale. Bird kicks to McHale, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And that one's good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
There's a screen by McHale. Here's Bird. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Bird with it. Picked up by Thompson. Bird, the pass to Johnson. Parrish dishes to Johnson. Here's Bird. Here's McHale. And Thompson sends it back. And they're able to recover. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins.
Richmond foul call. DeMarcus Cousins. That's his 3rd personal foul. Timeout call.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. To the inside, up off the screen, and it's Parrish with the jam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry, so I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Ainge. Down low. And again, it's Robert Parrish. Parrish has got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Johnson kicks to Bird. Back to Johnson. Screen by Parrish. Pass to McHale. It's deflected. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Ainge with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson against Bird. Puts it up from 12. Johnson's shot is off. Richmond leading by 16. Kicks it to Thompson. At the top of the key, Curry. Nice ball movement by Richmond. Cousins, the pass to Curry. Cannot hit. Good D by Ainge.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Durant, that's good.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or she'll give up points in a hurry.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Richmond. Austin with the ball. 19-point game. Johnson dishes to McHale. Fades away. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
It's Durant with the drive, and that one is stuffed right through.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
And that one falls for Johnson. And it's a completely new group for Richmond. And then for Boston. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Redmond comes in for Larry Bird. And Vincent subbed in for Danny Ainge. And it's Richmond's ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. And Aldridge slams it in.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
1:39 left here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Wedman. Screen by Walton. The feed to McHale. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Richmond.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Russell Westbrook. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Seasting, he's checked in for Boston.
Out of bounds. Boston ball. Into the Boston team.
There's a screen by McHale. And Walton throws it down.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Richmond leading by 21. Here's Paul, rejected by McHale. And here's Boston.
Get back, get back.
Seasting with the bucket.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
Here's Vincent. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
That free throw good from Aldridge. Both free throws good from Aldridge. Here's Vincent. Curry brings the double. Right wing. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Richmond. Jerry Seaston.
He's perfect from the line this time. Ball's knocked loose. Curry kicks to Durant. Puts up a three, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Durant. And Richmond leads by 18.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And the first one drops.
Sam Vincent.
He hits both from the stripe. And here is Curry, misses the shot. So it's Richmond taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is...